step here. Today, what we're going to be looking at is some of the modern workflow automations inside of SAM called routines. Now, you don't need a PhD, and you definitely don't need to be an expert in automations to be successful with these. So as we look at all of the different ways that you can build automations using routines or routine workflows inside of SAM, you're going to see exactly how this is going to be accomplished through this clip right quick.
One of the things that I have taught over the years is it's really important to set up your systems, set up your processes in a way that prevents things from falling through the cracks, right? And one of the things that happens a lot is agents will say, well, during the listing process or during the closing process, there are times when I need to get certain files. And in the past, we've always said, well, just make a checklist. Do I have this file? Do I have the listing agreement, the signed listing agreement? Do I have the disclosures? Do I have, the lead paint, all the different things that are required for closing? And just made them as checklist items, which you can certainly do. If that's the way you prefer doing it, you certainly can. But now what you can do is you can come in and create checklist items that are tied to files, or at least file types, basically. So in this case here, do I have the listing agreement? Or do I have the listing disclosure? And if I click on this, you give it a title that I'm wanting my listing agreement. We have a new type here called file validation. The file validation says, hey, do we have this particular document tagged in the database somewhere for file for whatever tag it is, to validate that file exists, and is it tagged properly? If it does exist, but it's not tagged properly, then if I'm trying to auto send it in an email, it won't get sent. So we've got to make sure it's tagged properly as well. Just having it in the files tab doesn't mean it's going to get auto sent. Now what you can do is have that as a validation, so that whenever the checklist pops up, it's going to say, hey, do I have this file, and is it tagged properly? And then you set up a file validation for each one of those that you've got. So if I start this particular routine and use it, actually, let me just go to, this is file validation. This is the listing one. Let me go to a property here, and I think I did it on somewhere in time. And let me go to my listings, and let me go to files. Okay, so a few weeks ago, you remember we had an update to the files tab where you could tag your files. That's what we were leading up to this. We just didn't have it available yet. But now, not only do we have a place for the tagging, but we now have a way to validate those taggings as well with the routines. So I could go to my calendar or see different things, and says, here's my required files checklist item. So I come to this, I go to check this, and it's going to say, hey, there are files that we want to make sure we have. Are they tagged properly? So in this case, I have my exclusive right to sell, my listing agreement document, and it's in there. And I could just check it off saying, yes, I've got that. But if I look here for my listing disclosure, I don't have anything that's got the disclosure on it. So now if I come over here, I can say tag my files. It will come up and it will show you, actually it does have a listing disclosure one there. Oh, disclosure. I was doing a different tag there. I can select from my files now the appropriate tag that goes along with it. And then whenever I close this, it would then go ahead and automatically tag that file for us. Or if the file that I need is not even in here, I can come up here and I can upload a new file, select that file, and then it will automatically tag it and put it into the system as well. But once I've done that, now I've got both of my files that I want, my listing agreement and my disclosure, and then put it in there. This is not really a disclosure file, but I'm pretending that it is. Once I've done that, then I can say complete. The activity then gets complete, but the whole goal here is to make sure that I've got the appropriate files selected. So if I come here, and now if I go to my files tab, you'll see that we have listing disclosure as the tag for my document that's pretending to be a listing disclosure, and then the listing agreement is listing agreements. In addition to that, what's really cool is we separate. Anytime you've got an activity that has a checklist item, those checklist items get put into the checklist area. So you could even check them here ahead of time. Did I tag them appropriately and put them in? So here I can see, yes, my listing agreement's in there and it's been tagged. And this is the document that it belongs to. And same thing for my disclosure. So that all ties together. By doing that, whenever I go and I send my emails, if I'm using a template that uses a certain tag to auto attach, it will then automatically attach this document because I wanted the listing agreement part of that template that goes out. So I don't forget to attach, it automatically attaches it for me and automatically gets sent out. Any questions on that? I know I hit you with a lot there. Does that make sense? Is that confusing?
It's cool to me.
Yeah. The advantage here, like I said, is making sure that you don't let things fall through the cracks. And especially during that listing process, the transactional closing process, there are so many things that you have to make sure exist and get done on time. And if they don't, things fall through the cracks, things get dropped, your listings could fall apart, or your closing could fall apart. So we're all about trying to prevent that from happening. Setting up those systems to be able to do that then just is a double check. Did I get all this stuff done? And then as you go through, it can automatically do it for you. So whenever I come to this listing, I can just come to my checklist. Do I have this attached or not? And if I don't, maybe I don't have my agreement. I'm going to remove that tag. So here's a checklist item that doesn't have the appropriate tag for it. What I can do is say tag files from here and do the exact same thing, selecting it and then close, and now it's attached there as well. So I can do it from within a checklist item of an activity whenever I go to complete that activity, or I can do it within the checklist area of the listing itself. And you can do the exact same thing in transactions and in properties. If you've got the projects area, you can do the same thing. So all of these have their ability to link and tag each of those different files.
Now that we understand how we can use automations inside of SAM, you're going to start to see how easy it is to stand up entire systems that can help run your business more successfully. Now, if you would like to try this for yourself, you can visit sam.workflowsecrets.info and get started with 14 days of free access on us. This is no obligations, but what it's going to allow you to do is get into SAM and start standing up some of the automations like you've seen in this video, maybe one of our other videos. I can't wait to see you inside the system. Go ahead and click sign up at sam.workflowsecrets.info and get started today.